Hi guys, Domgos here, and this is the DIR 880L router from D-Link. Now this one here is the latest AC 1900 Wi-Fi router, and that means a true dual band router which offers the top speed on the 5 GHz frequency band of 1300 megabit per second and top speed of the 2.4 band of 600 megabit per second. Now of course you need the clients of the same standard to offer that high speed, but this router here supports all existing Wi-Fi router on the market. Now I know most home users actually use the router or gateway from the internet provider. Well, this one here is an example of why you should get your own device. For one, it is very easy to use. It comes with this label right here that shows the pre-configured two Wi-Fi networks. It also can fit on the underside of the router, and that means that's all you need to make it work. Just plug is one port right here to your broadband modem, such as this one right here, and you are all set. And number two, which is very important, that is very fast. In my testing, it's one of the fastest on the market, offering the sustained real-world Wi-Fi speed of some 525 megabit per second on the 5 GHz band. On the 2.4 GHz band, it offers some 160 megabits per second, which is also very fast. And one more thing that's very important, it also has very stable Wi-Fi signal. I put this one here in a stress test of 48 hours with multiple Wi-Fi clients, and it did not disconnect once. That is very impressive. Now, apart from the one port, the router also comes with 4 gigabit LAN ports. There's also an USB 2.0 port on the back here and USB 3.0 port on the side. You can use these ports to host a printer or an external hard drive. And when you do, that means the router here becomes also a NAS server, providing the storage for the entire network. Now, in my testing with a portable drive via a gigabit connection, it offers the sustained speed of some 45 megabytes per second for reading and almost 30 megabytes per second for writing. And that means if you have some casual file sharing and media streaming, this router here is all you need, plus a large external hard drive. Now the new D-Link router here is not perfect. First, the top here is a fingerprint magnet. Take a look at this mess right here. It's all come from Jim, who's standing over there. Now it's not his fault though, because he's never touched the router at all. But that's how strong it attracts fingerprints. And second, this USB 3.0 port right here takes a long time to recognize a hard drive when plugged in. In fact, if you're impatient, just use the port in the back here instead. And finally, the router here comes with a totally new web interface, which is not exactly a bad thing. But if you are used to previous D-Link router, you have a hard time figuring out where things are, at first at least. I personally, though, like the new interface quite a bit. For example, it comes with this very nice network map right here that shows the connected clients that you can actually interact with. I can also move from one section to another very easily using this pop-down menu without having to dig through different level of menus. And also, like other routers from D-Link, this one here comes with the support for D-Link Cloud service that allows you to actually monitor your home network when you are away from home via the My D-Link portal website. There's also a mobile app for it called My D-Link Lite. So you guessed it, I like this new router here, and I think it's totally worth the current price of $190 in the US or £135 in the UK. For more, check out my full review at cnet.com. It's a great router, one of the best on the market, and probably the best from D-Link. No joke. I'm serious, as I always am. And that's because I'm Dongo, and this has been the first look at the DIR 880L AC 1900 Wi-Fi router from D-Link. Well, this is how serious I look.